because, guys, it's only double eviction Wednesday.
Tonight, Celebrity Big Brother winner Alex Reid won't be pulling any punches when he gives us his verdict on the housemates.
And Joe Hemmings is here to reveal the psychology behind winning the ultimate title, everybody.
Plus, we've got news that's hotter than a kiss between Nick and Ulrika. Prepare yourselves, because Davina's only gone and entered the Big Brother
done
house.
What?
Today.
Done what?
Today.
But could she resist the true temptation? Miss McCall will be telling us everything later in the show, guys. She's back.
Now, back to last night. Slick Vic slipped up and felt the wrath of the tree and Ulrika's lips twice.
Well, break it up, guys. Break it up. It's a tea time show, all right? It's disgusting. Here's last night's show.
Previously on Ultimate Big Brother.
I've been watching you, Slick Vic, and I've been impressed. In my drawers is a dictaphone. Get amongst them lot and record them bad-mouthing each other. But you got to be subtle, be subtle, be subtle.
If somebody comes up to you and asks you to have a bitchy conversation, does it get more obvious than that?
I thought I could trust you. You've let me down.
You must wear the tree costume in the box in front of you until further notice.
Whatever, man. Time to kiss my... Here we go! Break it up! Someone get some cold water!
He just kisses everyone.
I never kissed a tree before. It's good.
I'm not putting it back on. Simple. Find some other douchebag to take the mick out of. There's plenty in there. I'm not doing it! I'm telling you now. I'm not doing it!
Now, the slick man, rapper / part-time hitman didn't do too well, did the tree, did he, eh, old Victor? No, terrible shake. But someone who does know how to take on that lump of splintered wood is...
You lemon lamb.
I'm sorry, the tree of temptation is Celebrity Big Brother champ Alex Reid, everybody! Yes, Regulator. Yes, sir. How are we doing? Yes. Look, he's in great shape, guys. You've got a fight coming up. Look, those guns.
25th
almost...
September.
Yeah.
1 stone lost, 1 stone to go. How you doing?
Oh, ripped.
Yeah.
What have you been doing? What have you been doing other than watching Ultimate Big Brother?
Training, and more training.
Really?
Yes.
And then just straight in, hit the Sky Plus, and just watch Ultimate Big Brother non-stop.
You know that? Absolutely. It is addictive viewing.
Of course
Especially
it
for
is.
being
Of course
on
it is.
Yeah.
And now, interestingly, you and Ulrika have met many moons ago, right?
We have, yes.
Because in 1998, Alex was
Blimey.
on Gladiator!
Yes.
You've had your teeth sorted out a little bit since then now.
I'm ruggedly handsome now. Yeah, I've had a few knocks.
He's looking very fresh-faced back then.
Very fresh.
Now, who would imagine 10 years on, you and her both winners of Celebrity Big Brother? How weird's that?
Yes, yes.
How did you get on when you first met?
Isn't that weird? She, on the show, fantastic.
Yeah.
After show party, my mate took a picture of her skirt, saw me.
What kind of pals are you hanging out with, Alex?
It was very naughty, very naughty. Saw me, glass of wine straight over me. I was all in white. I was like, oh.
No way.
I had a glass of beer in both hands. I was like...
Alex, you didn't throw it back. I can't believe you threw it back at a lady.
Come on.
That's outrageous.
Red wine.
That's outrageous.
That's Ulrika Johnson.
Everything all right now?
It's all good. I did Shooting Stars and we're all cool. We
Kind
cleared
of.
the air.
That smacks of kind of to me.
I actually like her. She's getting a bit of a hard time, but I think she's one of my favourites.
OK, cool. Now we saw Chantel last night reminiscing about her and Preston and the time he proposed. So it sounds like he did the right thing. He did it in the traditional way, right?
I don't think there's a right thing. It's what floats your boat. What's right for you?
How did you do it, Alex?
Mine, believe it or not, was in the back of the limo. 2 weeks after I met her, I just had to say, I love you, I want to marry you. I've never felt like this. And she said, yes. 2 weeks after I met her.
She said, I reckon we could turn £1 note out of this. Let's do it. Now, during your time in the house, you had a number of memorable moments. We remember those, don't we, guys? Remember him talking about the Bible with Stevie B? That was great. Spray tanning, remember that? That classic.
Yeah.
A very dark teak colour. And, of course, there was this. Have a look.
I'm not there.
I want you to smash that snowman up.
Oh, thank you.
If you totally smash it up, Bruce Lee styley, you'll get your punch bag.
All right.
Secret task. I promise you. Secret task.
Yeah.
Hey! Jonas was all over it. What was it like being one of the first guys to mess with the Tree of Temptation?
You know, I'm an ex-squaddy, and we like missions, and it's a game, so it was great to have a little mission.
Okay, so you were right at home with that?
Yeah, I loved it.
How do you think Victor did?
Victor, I love it. He's brilliant, what he's doing.
But how do you think he did up against the tree?
Oh, his pants. But the fact that he's given the tree some stick...
He give it back. However,
I know what a tree looks like, so when I see him...
However, it's backfired. It's backfired. He looks a bit like you, the tree. It's backfired. Have a look at this. Are we not watching this? Have we not got the
cold.
Is it cold?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bit weird. Why is it cold?
What the hell is going on? Oh, they're doing it to me on purpose. They're doing it to me on purpose. Yeah.
Oh, because of what happened yesterday?
Yeah.
You're joking.
No, that is freezing. That should be hot.
So Victor's got a cold shower. Surely that's not punishment enough, though, is it?
When we were in there, we had cold showers anyway, because the plumbing... I mean, that's not a punishment. Come on. He's the one who's calling it on. Make it harder for him.
OK, you think the tree should be giving him a harder... Well, we like the tree to give him a harder time.
Yeah. I still want him to win. I mean, he's my favourite.
Right, OK. And
make it harder.
now, well, he might not be your favourite after this, because, Alex, they've been talking about you a lot behind your back in the house, mate, OK? I'm going to be honest with you. Have a little look at this. Hopefully this one might work.
Alex Reed's a muppet.
Do it like Alex Reed did it.
Alex Reed, he grew on me.
Yeah,
he's a really
he's
cool guy.
alive.
Alex was some kind of toff or something, and he learned to fight.
He could probably beat Vinnie Jones up with one hand.
Oh, it's not so bad.
He pulled it back a little bit. Alex was really riled up there. Is he still your favourite?
Yeah. It's all, we'll have
He
words.
doesn't know how to feel about it. Alex Reed, everybody.
When he comes out to win...
2 weeks, Saturday night, bravo, he's fighting. Right, now, we're 2 days away from the final, but 2 housemates must leave tonight. Who goes? Who goes? Yeah!
To evict Michelle, call 09011 323 031. To evict Nick, call 09011 323 027. To evict Vanessa, call 09011 323 033. Calls cost 50p from a BT landline, other networks may be higher, and mobiles will cost considerably more. 15p from each call will be donated to charity. Details and terms at channel4.com/Big Brother. Voting closes later tonight. Now, it's only a matter of days before we find out which Big Brother heavyweight will be crowned the ultimate winner. And here to reveal what will be going through the cogs in their heads is behavioural psychologist Joe Hemming. All right, Joe. Thank you for coming back. Right. What kind of person does it take to win Ultimate Big Brother?
Well, they've got to have determination. They've got to have good emotional intelligence. They've got to be consistent. They've got to believe in themselves. So they need that self-awareness, self-belief. Perhaps most importantly, they need that signature personality style, the thing that got them in there in the first place, that quirky idiosyncrasy. They've got to adapt that, amend it, maintain it in order to come out a winner, basically.
Is there anybody in there that doesn't have that, do you think?
There are certainly people that don't have it or haven't displayed it as consistently as others, for sure. I mean, some who've remained very true to what they are, you know, to who they actually are.
OK. So tonight, 2 housemates will be coming out. How much of an impact do you think it will have on the house if Michelle comes out tonight?
Minimal, to be really fair.
Yeah.
I mean, she hasn't... I'm sorry.
We had one R here, one R.
No, she's a great girl, but she hasn't really shown the stuff that Michelle was made of the last time.
No, she's been very different this
She's
time,
been
hasn't
quite
she?
isolated since, you know, her coven was broken up and the other 2 witches were dispensed with.
But even in that little witch group, she was still very
She was still a
tame
weak
and calm.
character within those 3, but since then she's really become ever more isolated from the rest of the group.
OK, how about if Vanessa comes out tonight?
You see, she's been a powerhouse.
She's
of
been brilliant,
energy,
hasn't Vanessa been brilliant? Very good.
Entertainment. She's been incredibly entertaining, wonderful. And Nikki, that amazing cathartic moment the other day when Nikki literally let all that frustration, all that outpouring out. you know, she used Vanessa like a kind of mom. It was brilliant. It was very touching. It was very genuine. So Nikki will seriously miss her, but she's really given that house a big energy
She's given it a big
surge.
lift, hasn't she? But she has also taken the mother role from Ulrika, I think, and Ulrika's kind of
Well, Ulrika's obviously not
chilled out
terribly
a bit more.
impressed about that, I've got to say. She certainly has. She's come in, she has taken that role.
And how
without
about Nick? What if Nick left tonight? Would that make a big difference?
From a psychologist's perspective, Nick hasn't quite lived up to his signature style, the nastiness. He flourished with Vic as a sidekick from Vic. You know, that whole little cousin thing was great. But he hasn't quite...
Aside from that.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't quite presented himself in the same way.
OK, now, lastly, we've heard many psychologists over the last 11 years talk about Big Brother. So what is it about this programme that you guys love so much?
Look, it's the only reality TV show ever to really strip away, psychologically, the genuine characteristics of individuals. It's the show where people may try and pretend to be someone else, but they never can maintain it.
Yeah.
It's the constant filming, it's the deprivation, it's the control, it's all that psychological play that Big Brother does. I am so going to miss it.
And I'm going to miss our chats for the very last time ever. Please give it up for Joe Hemmings.
Right, now before we go, I just want to let everybody know that we've been working together for 92 days now, guys, on this series. And I've got to be honest, I want to find out who hates who. Emma?
I don't hate anyone. I haven't got
Of course
a problem.
you don't. Of course she doesn't hate anybody.
I don't.
Come on, guys. You must have a whole host of reasons why you must hate people. Come on.
Love them all. A lot of time for them. Love them all.
Oh, this isn't working at all. This is ridiculous.
Love them.
Huh?
No. Join us after the break when we've got exclusive news on how Davina did in her very own Tree of Temptation.
Genuinely be honest with me. Be honest with me.
Love them all. Love them all.
So cool.